on. Everybody had to make sure I looked down at the camera here. We are going to be doing a couple trailer reactions. We've got Godzilla -0. Almost said -1. Is that what the last one was? -1?
No, I think they're both -0.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. But I see it's a teaser trailer. That's what we're going to start off with. We also have Mandalorian and Grogu, the movie, and Street Fighter. I don't know too much about Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's kind of new territory for both of us.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to see how, because it looks like there's a lot of random people. Got some wrestlers, some comedians. So, we'll see how that is. And if you guys don't know, this is Reed. You've probably seen him in the Hot Ones video that we did.
Still recovering.
Absolutely suffered and went through torture, and nobody could G it out as much as we wanted to. But we're just going to jump into this Godzilla trailer and pretty much just see what it is. Let's go. I was questioning if there was supposed to be sound or not.
We'll finally get to use it.
Abort third drop. Repeat. Abort third drop.
Okay, so it's going based off the first one.
Oof. Big boy.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's in America now.
Man.
Ooh, IMAX.
That's going to be some destruction, for sure.
I remember, did you see the other one?
No, I've never seen the first one. I've seen only like the Kong versus Godzilla ones.
So, I was very hesitant on this one just because I'm used to the other Godzilla. I want to say it is
I know he's like way crazier in the Minus series than he is the.
Yeah, I would say. Well, there's some things I like about it. There's some things I hate about it. Obviously, basing it off of the Godzilla from like the MonsterVerse. He seems more stubbier, I guess.
Okay. More
like he's got a yacht on him. Like I took Ray to see it, and he was sitting there like, gee, he's got a fatty on him and stuff like that. And his arms are a little like they're like tucked right here.
He's more like T-Rex-ish kind of. Than
compared to like the other one where he's just a massive creature. And I mean, his legs are still stubby, but he can move.
I saw that these ones, it's more like realistic, not realistic, but like it shows how much more powerful he is than in like the MonsterVerse ones.
Yeah, so that was like that. That's what I was gonna say next. Like I love the way his was it Atomic Blast, I guess.
Yeah,
the way it looks is.
Yeah, I've seen a clip of that. It looks unreal.
It's when I see, because I went to see it in theaters, and it just shot out, and I was like, what's gonna happen? And then as soon as it like stopped coming from his mouth, it like went and hit where he was aiming at, and then it just blew up, and it was like an atomic bomb. I was like,
which it should be.
Shit,
that's what made him like in the atomic bomb test. He made Godzilla, showing him in America next to the making the Statue of Liberty look small. Which I mean, I've never seen it, but I assume it's kind of a big thing, you know. And then he walking next to it, and it's dwarfing it. I mean,
yeah, I'm interested to see how they're gonna like bring him into America, I guess, because the first movie was entirely over in, I think it was Japan.
Yeah, I believe.
I think I might go see it in Dolby instead of IMAX.
Dolby would be crazy considering we saw Dune 2 in Dolby.
Yeah, they do have that new theater at MJR where it's like they have Dolby speakers and Dolby sound and an IMAX screen.
Oh, that would be interesting to see then too. Now this one I'm a little skeptical on because I feel like it could have been like a season, but they obviously wanted to make it the movie to finish it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope it's not like rushed when it comes into theaters. I'm interested to see who they're bringing in, but that's just like my only kind of future con on it is I don't want it to feel. I heard it's pretty short. I don't know how long. I think it's only supposed to be like an hour and a half, maybe. I don't even think it cracked 2 hours, but I feel like it's just going to be a condensed season 4, but I don't know.
See, I'm trying to think of like, because I watched one of the trailers. I think it was just like the first official trailer. And like watching the show, obviously the title doesn't have like a super bright tone to it, but like seeing the title of this, like when they show it or like a thumbnail for the trailer, it looks
it's
lively.
They brought back kind of like a retro Star Wars, like the original Star Wars look to that title, and kind of like more of a sci-fi look to it. I think that's a cool part about it.
Let's see what this is about.
We've all heard
Is he on Dagobah?
stories of the Mandalorian bounty hunter and a child.
I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing
Was that
another
the Darth
war.
Vader tone right there?
I didn't catch that.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor first.
We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for.
Good luck.
Okay, I forgot the head says. Yeah.
Hey,
All the little Puerto Rican guys.
strap in.
Interesting they brought back his old.
Whatever.
We need a professional.
Hang on.
I forgot what
What
those are
happens
called.
when you're not there to
Not the
protect him?
AT-AT, right?
You good?
The big ones are the AT-ATs. I don't know what the little one is called. This guy's he's from the cartoon,
I'll
the
be
Clone
right
Wars
behind
series.
you. Go.
One
Go.
of the brothers.
You will suffer, then it will be
I
his
don't know
turn.
that snake thing is either.
Monsters.
They look familiar for some
We
reason.
all protect the young,
The hell are those?
and then the young. Protect the old. It's time.
I want to know how he got the ship.
Yeah, how to get the Razor Crest back? Curious on that
Are
too.
you scared?
Oh, that was
You
one of
should
the
be.
things from the chess game.
This is the way.
I feel like it's got some potential.
Yeah, I hope it's not rushed. I mean, there's some cool bits in there. Like you said, he got the Razor Crest back. I'm
Mhm.
interested in that. They showed I forgot what those.
So who's the guy you were talking about from? You said Clone Wars.
Yeah, so the guy with the hat, like kind of the samurai looking hat, he's a bounty hunter from the Clone Wars series. I can't remember what his name was, but he was in.
Not the blue guy, right?
No, that's Cad Bane.
Yeah.
He's the one that got killed in the season 3.
Mhm.
So I guess
Oh,
they're
yeah,
probably
that's
bringing
right.
him back as like they're bringing him in as the new villain, I would assume. But he's got like he's like who's the guy from not Street Fighter but Mortal Kombat, Raiden, who has the hat and the electricity he like throws his hat and uses that as a
Mhm.
weapon.
Was it Luke?
And in
Kang?
the animated series, it's kind of cool because he uses that metal hat as a shield, kind of like Captain America.
Oh,
And so he'll like block with that hat, and then he like throws it at people and like uses it as a weapon. He'll like ride on it like kind of like a skateboard, like downhills and stuff. It's pretty cool, yeah. And I mean, I'm interested to see him bringing him in because he's like a kind of like a samurai bounty hunter. So
I don't
it'll
know
be
why
interesting.
I don't remember him.
I also wonder too when he's like laying down and Grogu's touching his hand. I wonder if he's doing like the healing that Ray did and
No,
was it the third one?
I think it was in
I think it was the third one.
the. Wasn't it the first? No.
No, it was the third one because she did it when they fell into
she did it on the snake.
She did, the snake when they fell in the hole, and then she healed
She did
him.
the Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if maybe Snoke, like Palpatine, would start like introducing Snoke or something.
I mean, maybe they could show Palpatine. I don't know if they would want to bring in Palpatine into this though. Now that they've gone away, like they had so much hate from those 3 movies. Maybe I don't know.
I would have to see like how old Luke is when Kylo Ren is introduced. Maybe they'll show like a baby Kylo Ren or something like that. Because I don't know really anybody who is a Sith or anything at this time.
That's the guy's name is Embo, is the bounty hunter in this that they're fighting, that they showed. He's like in the rain. Yeah, I don't know who maybe they could bring in for a Sith. I don't know if they would want to bring in, Jedi and Sith unless they're gonna, maybe they'll go the way of, this is a send off for the Mandalorian, and then they'll have Grogu learn how to become a Jedi, or maybe he goes to Luke's school. I don't know who they would bring in. That's my only thing.
Okay, so it looks like we're adding another trailer to the video.
I haven't seen these movies in so long.
Father-in-law. I wonder how they're gonna go about this.
It's weird because Ben Stiller's probably the age 10 year old.
Right.
I test all the potential new family members with this machine.
Okay. Oh,
Is your name Olivia Jones?
Yes,
You love Henry Fokker?
very much.
is that
Do you
Ben
have a
Stiller's
positive impression
son?
of Henry's
yeah.
family so far?
Yes.
I think they had him in the second movie.
Oh, wow.
Machine. It's funny to be on the outside. Used to being in the hot seat.
Would you like to ask me some questions, Greg?
Okay, Olivia, do you think I hold Henry emotionally hostage?
I mean, yeah. You call him Wee Wee? Wee Wee? What is that, like a joke about his Wee Wee?
Oh, nope, no jokes about Henry's little penis. I mean, not little. You probably have more up-to-date info on it. I haven't seen it for a while, so.
Dad, please stop talking.
All right. What do you think of Olivia?
She's adorable, so smart. Good boy.
He likes you. With one sniff, dogs can tell more about a person's character than a human could. I don't know if you were aware, Greg, but when we first met, I didn't think you were good enough for my pancake.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
But Olivia's a powerhouse.
People
Well, this guy's
underestimate me.
back in
But
something.
actually, I was an FBI hostage negotiator.
Oh.
Badass.
Here comes the airplane.
I pulled the strings of the hostage takers, like strategic, emotional puppetry. That's how I'm gonna free Henry from you, Greg.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
What do we do? Oh my God, you baby birdie, Grandpa Jay. I'm gonna ask Olivia to marry me.
What?
Hey, you sure she's the one?
Dad.
Were they more kids?
Oh, that's the
I'm a little worried about
daughter.
Henry. He's so innocent, and she's trained to
I
manipulate
don't know if
people.
that's like an
I love
adopted
the
kid or
lengths
maybe
that
it's
you
the
go to
boyfriend
for
of
your
the daughter.
wish booker.
Oh, they got.
That
I
means
forgot the
family
guy who was in
years.
this.
I know.
I'm not that easy to tame.
I'm considering inviting Olivia into the circle of trust.
Look at the guns on this guy.
Well, thank you for noticing.
She can't just waltz in there. I worked my ass off to get in there.
Should be an interesting weekend.
Are you not entertained?
Race you to the end?
Let's do it.
Oh, gas, no brakes, yeah. Got him going insane. I thought this would be an opportunity to get to know me, to bond.
How do you bond with an emotional puppeteer? I won't be your little Pinocchio, Geppetto, evil Geppetto. I'm a real boy.
Oh,
What the hell's the matter with you, Fokker?
Actually, looks pretty funny.
yeah.
I haven't seen the other ones in a while, but that looked pretty. Hopefully, not all the funny stuff is in the trailers. Seems like they do that a lot nowadays.
Me and Amelia were kind of talking about it when we did the scary movie trailer. To like see something that's funny is very rare nowadays. I feel like a lot of the stuff is like dry humor,
Yeah.
or everybody's so scared to like do like the way
Risky
humor used
stuff.
to
Yeah,
be
exactly.
because they're scared like they're gonna get backlash
Or
or
offend someone,
yeah. Which Scary Movie it did when it came out,
yeah.
but that's what it's supposed to.
Oh,
be.
it's Scary Movie 3. I just remember being like, yeah, it was incredibly out there.
But like it's if you're taking offense to it, it's comedy.
Yeah.
Like it's not actually affecting your life. It's a movie. But if you want to take offense, go ahead. Don't watch the movie. Plenty of people are.
Plenty of people will see it, and if you don't want to see it, it's not gonna, it's not gonna kill the person that made the movie. I'm
Exactly.
sure.
Open is that fully open?
So again, we aren't big Street Fighter guys. By any
So
means. I know some of
don't bash us in the
characters.
comments. We don't
Yeah,
really know.
I know
much
some of the
about it.
characters, but I don't know a lot of like the lore behind behind it. So
I
that's
know
kind of just a
homie,
disclaimer.
was it Ryu?
Yeah, Ryu.
I know him. I know what he looks like.
Yeah.
That's about my knowledge of it.
And Chun-Li.
Oh, yeah, Chun-Li.
Fortnite.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got good news, y'all. Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny it, I'm a street fighter.
But only one of which will be crowned the world
Is.
champion of
Good to
street
see.
fighting. You win. Perfect.
Oh, that's where this came from?
You're not a warrior
I make that
anymore,
noise
you're a
all the time.
sideshow.
Perfect.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
This is your shot at redemption.
Oh, shit. Oh, why is
What are you
it?
gonna show?
The boxer looks familiar.
Balrog is the name or something?
One of combat.
It's Chun-Li.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
I've only seen that guy in one other thing, I think. It was Bullet Train.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. That
You
wasn't
hate
me.
to find
Yeah.
champions,
Or who he's playing.
even if they're lost.
I think he's Ryu. No, the big fella.
Oh, Zangief is his character. He's like a Russian.
Good to see you, old friend. Still reckless. Sit down. This tournament is not what it seems. We have to be ready.
Chun-Li.
Everyone keeps going on about
That bald guy looks like
I don't see what the big deal is.
looks like the dude from Mortal Kombat.
Bitch, please!
That was some abracadabra shit.
What's going on?
I'm positive
hole?
that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Go here, Ryu. Perfect.
Yeah,
I actually think that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, especially for again, Street Fighter is not something that I'm accustomed to, but it's definitely, it looked good. I mean, it looked the way I expected a Street Fighter movie to look because, it's an arcade game. I kind of wish they didn't do it like in that arena like that, but that
Yeah.
might just be because whenever I think of Street Fighter, I just think of them you could select the maps in the old arcade game, and they would fight in you could fight by the ocean or fight on a dock or the street, literally. So I kind of wish they did more of that, but maybe they will. Who knows? Is this an actual one or is this an AI one? Because I saw an AI one come out on my Instagram earlier.
It looks like it might be AI.
Yeah, it looks like somebody made this. I wish they would just release it.
Yeah. Especially if you let people have their phones out and everything. I get they had to put it away during the actual trailer, but yeah, I think I like it is also giving a little bit of Mortal Kombat vibes, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. As long as the action's good. I feel like the action in Mortal Kombat is decent. I'm hoping the second one is better than the first one, to be honest.
Well, that's always, I feel like, kind of been the thing with Street Fighter. I mean, you're either a Street Fighter fan or you're a Mortal Kombat fan. It's like Marvel or DC in a sense, because the characters are not necessarily the same, but it's the same type of game, archetype of game. So there's people who swear by Mortal Kombat because you do have the fatalities and everything of it. It's a little more raw and gory, where Street Fighter is a little more like cartoonish and kiddish. So I think they'll probably lean in. I mean, it obviously wasn't a kids movie from the looks of it, but it's going to aim a little bit more towards like the Mortal Kombat. They're trying to make it look a little more realistic, as opposed to Street Fighter is going to be a little more fantasy-esque of like how things work, like the way it looks, I should say.
Yeah, I did. I think the thing I like the most, and I'm a big like effects guy, so I like the, I don't know who that was that did the fire, but then also Ryu's Hadouken looked pretty
pretty nice. That did look good. Yeah, that's his rival, who I can never remember his name, but
when he did that, I was like, who because like the whole,
it kind of looks like a Kamehameha.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's why I used to get confused when I was a kid. I was like, is that the Goku guy or is that the Ryu guy?
Yeah,
because they both go do like from the side type of deal.
Yeah, and then it makes like the blue beat, like the blue ball. But his is more like I think his is more just like a ball as opposed to a beam. Like Goku starts as
like
a ball,
a fucking
to a beam.
atomic bomb.
Yeah, and then it's almost like, I don't know if you watch Naruto, but he does like the Rasengan in his hand.
See, I've never seen.
Oh, okay, he's got like a thing
we are planning to do. Like I think we talked about this at the birthday party. But Daniel keeps bringing it up. We're planning on doing like an anime reaction playlist for the channel. I don't know anything other than, I guess Invincible is a type of anime, but not in the terms.
It's not like a Japanese anime.
Yeah, it's not in the terms of that.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a good chance we're going to be doing stuff like that.
The only ones I've watched, obviously, were Dragon Ball Z when I was younger.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah.
And then I watched Naruto when I was younger, but I haven't seen like the ones that people always talk about, like Attack on Titan. I watched Bleach when I was younger too, but like Attack on Titan is a really big one that people like.
Yeah, that's the one he was talking about.
Another big one that people like. So
my sister watches a shit ton of them. I don't think I've seen this Red Band trailer for Mortal Kombat, so I guess we're adding another one on. I just want to see it real quick, just because I know I watched the one trailer.
Well, it'd be good to compare the two as well, considering, you know, like I said, they go against each Marvel, and Marvel to the DC, Mortal Kombat to the Street Fighter.
So I'm hoping this, since it is a Red Band trailer, I'm hoping it shows a bit more gore, or even like the finishers of like how they do in the game.
Fatality.
Yeah. So I'm hoping they show that in this.
Uno mas, thanks.
You're Johnny Cage.
The Butcher.
I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
Thanks, man.
It's so weird that they choose
They
him
should do a reboot.
as Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. Shit went out in the 90s.
Are they making fun of Mortal Kombat there?
You have been chosen.
Or the guy said that they should do a
Tell me you're not
reboot,
some
and
crazy
that
fan.
nobody wants that. That went out in the 90s.
How
I don't know if the other Mortal
Wait,
Kombat
or what?
movies came out in the 90s.
Those first ones.
Yeah, they're not good at all, I believe.
Where the hell am I?
It's called Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
Fuck that.
I am very interested to see Shao Kahn.
This is a war.
I was always scared of him.
Your world.
You dickheads in or what?
I don't know how he came back
I'm
to
not some
life.
champion. I don't have transformer arms. Or shoot lightning bolts. This shit's got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor.
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
It's time to become the hero you were meant to be. All right, you big ugly fuck. It's showtime.
Get over here!
Ugh.
Only the strong survive.
Like an eggplant.
Freeze him!
Are you shitting me? You don't have any powers? Just incredibly handsome.
I thought it was gonna be crazier. Yeah, I definitely can see the comparison. But I feel like this is a little bit darker because and remember, I don't really know too much about Street Fighter, but I don't think Street Fighter is gonna have the same kind of gore, or maybe even not the same kind of language that Mortal Kombat's gonna have.
Yeah, it's from, because I've played the games a little bit. Like, again, like you said, you played, when you were younger, just like when you went to like the GameWorks or whatever, and you went in, and like I know that Street Fighter doesn't have any gore if I remember correctly, so I don't expect to see, other than maybe like bloody noses or something, and that or cuts. I don't expect, Street Fighter. I don't expect to see a lot of like death or crazy gore. Mortal Kombat, you're pulling people's skeletons out of their body, and as you saw,
splitting them.
Scorpion, isn't that his name?
Yeah.
He does the get over here, and then he slices him. So yeah, I think there's going to be, that would be more geared towards like adults. I guess you could probably take a teenager to the Street Fighter movie because it seemed a little more cartoonish kiddie, and this seems a little, obviously it's rated R. So.
I mean, you never know. Even like as far as teenagers or even kids who are maybe like 10 to 12 years old, I doubt they even know about Street Fighter. Never even heard of it.
Yeah.
You never know that this might spark them to go want to see if there's any Street Fighter games that they can play or something like that. Maybe that's what they're doing with the movie.
I mean, because they have newer ones. I just always remembered as like the 2D pixelated version, because I've never played any of the other ones, and I played I think one of the newer Mortal Kombat's, but I'm not good at those types of fighting games, so
I thought I would. I spam like the same shit. Just keep the person a distance away from me.
And then you play someone who's really good, and then they just completely mop the floor with you. Yeah. I mean, what was your, out of the ones we watched, 5? What was it? I think so. I think the one I am most intrigued about would probably be Street Fighter. I think that one looked actually pretty good. It beat my expectations. I mean, I didn't go in having high expectations.
Mm-hmm.
The Mandalorian and Grogu, I mean, I consume that content pretty frequently with Star Wars, so I kind of expected what was coming out of that. Street Fighter I thought looked pretty interesting. And then I'd say number 2 would be Godzilla. I think it looks
So I think Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be like a good like relaxed watch. I don't think it's going to be super crazy. Godzilla, I want to put like Godzilla on the list, just like trying to base it off the first movie, but it is a teaser, so I can't really say too much. But yeah, I think I'd have to agree with like Street Fighter, just because there is that curiosity and mystery of like not knowing too much about it. So going to see the movie and like finding out what it is about. Everything else that we watched, I've seen some kind of aspect for it. Fuckers, Mandalorian and Grogu, Godzilla, Mortal Kombat. I've seen all stuff previously before all of these trailers. So Street Fighter is the only thing I don't really have too much knowledge on, and I like curiosity. So
plus, I'll say,
I'm looking forward to see that.
With Street Fighter, it almost, like when he was fighting the guy in like the apartment, it almost reminded me like a little bit like of Shang-Chi-ish, like with the
like when he was on the bus.
Yeah, like just the fighting, like the hand-to-hand fight in that seemed a little less like CG and like cut up than Mortal Kombat. Like Mortal Kombat, they're gonna need a lot of CG because the way the game is played. Like Street Fighter, the only CG they're doing is just for like his
like superpower.
Exactly. Yeah, but other than that, it's all just like it's gonna be hand-to-hand combat. So I feel like it's gonna be a little more of that like Shang-Chi, almost like when he fought his dad when he got the rings finally, like at the end of it. I feel like it could kind of be like that, in the sense of like showing the superpowers in CG, but everything else was kind of practical and the kung fu fighting and stuff like that. I feel like Street Fighter would be more like that, whereas Mortal Kombat, you're gonna see a little bit more of like the CG aspect of it with the fighting. I agree.
I think kind of piggybacking off of like the apartment fight scene, it made me feel like a Rush Hour type of fight scene.
Yeah.
How it was like there's like the there's not really words being said, but the fighting has comedy in it.
Yeah.
Like how Jackie Chan does his stuff.
Mhm.
That's kind of what I picked up off of that, like him grabbing his foot and telling him to sit down and then
Throws him,
and then he sits down on the couch.
Or like when he goes and he runs and jumps at him and he just moves out of the way.
Just like, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not here to fight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks like, I think these are all coming out this year. I would assume so.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of tax on, if you guys have seen other trailer reactions, I've been saying this year is full of TV shows, movies that are coming out. So there's a lot of stuff that people are going to be able to go see. People are going to, like us, I plan on doing reviews for movies that come out. If there's shows, there's going to be more stuff that we can put on the channel. And hopefully we don't get hit with copyright claims. Then I have to deal with that. But yeah, it's a... When I see all this stuff coming out, it feels good.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like super... where everything's like centered around Marvel. Like there's
New
bits
content.
and there's new stuff coming out.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll stay tuned and like look out for new trailers that are coming out if it looks intriguing or if it's in this realm of popular type stuff, I guess. Mainly, I feel like we're gonna be looking for anything nerdy.
Yeah.
Or if it's from like somebody who's like if it's anything from Christopher Nolan, obviously you have to do a reaction on it because it's Christopher Nolan. But yeah, if you guys have stayed to this point in the video, I appreciate it. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit the button. Comment any thoughts you've had about the trailer, any of the trailers that you like the most, what you're most excited for. If you have any knowledge about Street Fighter, put that in the comments too. Maybe we missed something. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the button. Tell your friends, tell your family about us. Don't tell your grandma. She's not going to know how to subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time.
You never know, some grandmas might.